Hello. Welcome to CK's Antics, and it's a good, it's definitely antics are happening today. Yeah, I don't know how the day gets away from me like this. And then when I was like, oh, like I set aside time to like, yep, I'm gonna do this at this time to prepare. Then I forgot I had completely rebooted stuff on my systems and yeah. So by the time that like dawned on me, I was like, oh crap. I still am not ready. My mic isn't set up, none of that's set up. So yeah, so welcome to CK's Antics, and there's lots of antics happening today. So thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dr. Elo, for joining. That's great. Awesome. And apparently I've managed to have the comments just pop up on their own, which is nice as long as people stay polite in the comments. Don't know why I did that one, but yeah. And yeah, we sort of figured out my timer issue that I had last week, and how I figured that out basically was I have an older version of vMix on a different computer, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stream from that right now because I know all that stuff works, and I'll deal with trying to fix the update. So I'll try. Thank you, Dr. Elo. I appreciate that. So let me know if the volume is okay and everything, because like I said, I did mess around with some stuff and you know, rebooted some things. So I mean, I on my levels they look good, but again, who knows? Because you know, I know how it sounds like in my little ears, but I just want to make sure I'm not completely blowing you out of the water. Yeah. So let's see here. What is going on today? Oh my goodness. Today is the 13th of February. So if you have a significant other in your life, and that significant other is kind of big on doing the oh, Paul. Yeah, I see that. Nice. Yep. Good job, Paul. Don't worry, because guess what? You know what I actually learned today? Watching Nick Nimmin on his channel today, because he live, and that's the other problem, is I'm learning that I really need to prep this like Friday, because Saturday is now like I'm getting sucked into people's streams. So like Nick Nimmin like has like these mega streams on Saturday, and despite me like trying to like, oh, I can easily listen like in that background while doing other things, I cannot because it's like a lot of good information, and then I feel like I'm missing out if I'm not part of the conversation as well. So anyways, so he mentioned that, hey, I do have one of those. I will think I'll see her tomorrow. I'm holed up in a hotel room right now, working on the thing. Oh, that's great. Oh, thanks, Impartial Geeks. That's awesome. Yeah, so here's the deal, right? So anyways, Nick Nimmin mentioned like on YouTube, you can actually add your own like little filters in the chat, which I think I when I finally figured out where it was on like on my settings, when I first set up my YouTube channel, I actually did do that. So then I added more like dirty words. So basically what would happen is like you could chat it in the chat, and you would see it, but unbeknownst to you, like no one else in the chat's gonna see it. Like that comment will like not even show up. So I was like, oh sweet. So then I could add more dirty words in addition to what I have my little stream elements kind of doing in the background too. So which basically tells you did something naughty and then you get banned for a little bit. But yeah, so anyways, that's my point. This sounds and looks so yummy. Oh good. So anyways, man, so and then I made a standing desk. So sort of, I didn't make it, like I just rearranged some stuff, and I actually brought my little you know, pneumatic powered standing desk back, so I can actually stand and sit down when I want. So yeah, so doing a little changes to my setup, and I'm still hanging out in my nice little my robe here. And if you can't tell, like this is my little Star Wars Mandalorian, you know, kind of roby robe. So what do I do here, right? Other than having a crazy day, so I can't say dirty words. You could certainly try Impartial Geeks, but there are certain words that I did put on there, like swear words, because I do have kids that do watch, so I do try to keep try to do my best to keep my like channel clean. So some wood and built a desk. Pretty awesome. Yeah, exactly, Paul. That's what I did. Yeah, I cobbled up some stuff and just made some things. Yeah, I'm real handy like that. Yeah, anywho, so like here's the deal, right? So again, last minute kind of changes. And so I'm like literally was building this. Yeah, thanks, Impartial Geeks. I love this. Yeah. So I've literally been just hanging out my robe all day. And now every time but of course, when I start streaming, I always get hot with everything else. But I don't know. I still like it. It's comfy. It's one of my favorite robes. And it's nice and soft too. It's like a nice little plushy robe. And even like the little hood is very much like the little helmet. Oh, there went all my hair too. But so see, very, very bounty hunter. Yeah. So yeah, I love this robe. And I'm trying to find others like it. But I just haven't found ones that I like that are similar to this. Oh, yeah, Impartial Geeks. Yeah, I do have some kids watch, so I try my best to like keep this clean as best as possible. And yeah. So, anyways, what do I talk about on CK's Antics? I kind of talk about fun things. Please tell David on Facebook to stop wasting creative time. Get to work, buddy. Oh yes. All right. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Elo, there you go. Yeah, I was watching the creation today. I was kind of seeing your little page. Well, I was trying to, I was procrastinating, basically. That's what happens. I procrastinate. But, so here's the deal, right? So anyways, I was saying, today's the 13th. If you have a significant other, guess what tomorrow is? Oh, yes, that's right. Tomorrow is the, February 14th, like Valentine's Day. Or like some people like to say VD Day, which really doesn't sound great. But yeah, you have a toddler fan club? Oh yeah, Paul, I do have a toddler fan club. Yeah, well, those toddlers, they are pretty crafty with technology today. I mean, they're coding. They have toys that like help them code at a very, very young age. So, yeah, but I do try to keep it clean. So, and honestly, despite the fact that I am in the Navy, I do attempt to keep the sailor mouth pretty I do pretty good, like not swearing and cussing. And I think a lot of it's because I'm not on a ship anymore, where that typically does come up a lot. So come to Facebook and say that. Ooh, it looks like them fighting words over there. All right, so anyways, what do I do here? So I talk about national holidays that are coming up for the coming week, hence Valentine's Day coming up, right? And I also talk about like funny finds that I find on the internet, things that I think were humorous that I found during the week. And I do reviews. And again, this review, like, I'm kind of stuck on WandaVision right now. Sorry, I know you're like, hey, you talked about WandaVision for like, 5 weeks now? Because episode 5 just came out yesterday. But you know what? That's what. It's too bad. This is my show, and I'm going to do what I want to do on my show. So anyways, let's just get ahead and go to the national holidays, which, of course, I did not do... like I said, I literally am putting this together literally as we were like during the countdown. I was putting stuff together. So here's the deal. I'll just quickly show you where we've already talked about national holiday for tomorrow. One being the fact that it is Valentine's Day, right? So it's Valentine's Day. So let's just do this real quick. Here you go. So we've got Valentine's Day and we've got National Donor Day. Okay. But the other thing though that's happening, that if you don't know, and I kind of mentioned this last week, I kind of gave you a little teaser to this last week, and that is, where is it? Where's my little input? I had it. Oh no, did I not add it yet? Oh, I didn't add this one yet. Yes, do what you want to do, unapologetic. Yes, exactly. Thank you, David, Impartial Geeks. Yes, appreciate that. I have to add it real quick. But I mentioned this last week, and the fact that, guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is YouTube's birthday. Yep, tomorrow's the birthday for YouTube, and not only is it just another birthday, but it is, guess what? It is their Sweet 16. Yeah, YouTube turns 16 tomorrow. And if you weren't part of like last week's stream, I talked about the fact that YouTube actually originally started out as a dating website. So hence, that's why they started. That's why they came about. That's where they debuted on the 14th of February, is they actually started out as a dating website. And clearly, that changed rapidly for them. But yeah, so anyways, so those are the two holidays for tomorrow. February 14th. Now, if we move into the 15th, I'll show you real quick here. We've got Family Day in Canada. So, our Canadian friends, make sure we wish them a happy Family Day on Monday the 15th. We got National Gumdrop Day, Nova Scotia Heritage Day, President's Day, thank you, I get a day off from work, and Singles Awareness Day. That's right, folks. For the folks that are single, it is Awareness Day for them. And yeah, and awareness, and I'm single, so I enjoy that. I enjoy actually. I don't have to deal with anybody telling me what I need to do or telling me how I need to spend my money, which is nice. So anyways, there's that. And let's see, what else do we have? So that's the 15th. Let's go to the 16th, which is Tuesday. Here we go. Tuesday, we've got Mardi Gras. Oh my goodness, Mardi Gras, National Almond Day, National Pancake Day, and Pazaki Day. Is that correct? Pazaki? I'm assuming that's Polish. Probably Polish. But holy crap, Mardi Gras? I can't believe Mardi Gras. Like, this seems early. Does it seem early? Let's see. So then it's, oh no, that would be right. No, that, I guess, usually I thought Mardi Gras happened in March. Well, but anyways, yeah, so Mardi Gras. So that means good, lots of partying. And then, of course, for those of you that celebrate the Lent, hopefully you figured out what you want to basically, what's Lent? You give up something, right? For like 40 days. So, yeah. Man, Mardi Gras. Have you ever been to Mardi Gras? I've never been to Mardi Gras at all. And I don't know, it's not really... I won't say it's really on my bucket list. I mean, I think it'd be a cool thing to go down and do at some point in time, do a Mardi Gras thing. And obviously Mardi Gras probably is not happening this year, but I did see a little article today or the other day about someone decided to like basically turn Mardi Gras into the dogs. And so they basically had these dog houses that they had like kind of painted up for Mardi Gras. So, all right, back to work. All right, Impartial Colleagues, yeah, get back to work. I definitely, hopefully you're getting a lot of work done. So yeah. Oh, I do have Buy Me a Coffee. I did forget to add the link, but it is very simple. It is Buy Me a Coffee, which is then what / CK's Antics. I think that's really what it is. Buy Me a Coffee, CK's Antics. Let me check real quick. Buy Me a Coffee. CK's login. Yeah, log in. Thank you very much. Yeah, buymeacoffee.com / CK's Antics. CKSANTICS. That's what it is. That is where you can buy me a coffee if you want to buy me a coffee. So thank you very much for asking. Yeah. All right, back to work. Yes, back to work. Partial Geeks, you're making some good stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I saw your stuff today that you had lined up. So yeah, looking good. But anyway, so yeah, so those are your holidays, and now we've got not all of them. That's we talked Mardi Gras, right? And of course, obviously, what follows after Mardi Gras, then Ash Wednesday, and then of course after Ash Wednesday, Nerve. I agree, a cool thing to experience. Oh, Mardi Gras, never have. Oh, okay, Mardi Gras, you never did. Cool thing to experience, and then probably leave. Yeah, exactly, Paul, right? Yeah, there's times where I'm just like, I know it's gonna get a little too crazy, and I would probably leave too. Like, I think it's maybe like daytime, that would be nice. And then once it gets crazy, like crowds, I'm not a big fan of crowds, so I would definitely like jump out of that too. Oh, so Wednesday, Ash Wednesday coming up, and then of course Actum Random Kindness Day. That's kind of cool. Actum Random Kindness Day, and then we have 18th, which is Thursday. We've got National Drink Wine Day. That is a good one, and I'll have to remember that one because I do have a nice wine that I like. And, you know, who needs a good night? And it's not that you need a reason to drink, but I really don't drink a lot, surprisingly, even though I talk about it a lot. And I have a nice setup back here behind me, that I do. Here we go. Yeah, even though I have a nice setup of alcohol right there, behind me, I actually don't drink that often. Like, yeah, sure, right, CK, whatever, we believe you. But no, it's true, I don't. But, okay, so anyways, what do we got? We already talked National Drink Wine, and then finally, we're bringing this around to Saturday. What do we have for Saturday? We've got National Chocolate Mint Day and Tug of War Day. I like chocolate mint. I really do. It's probably one of my favorite things. Like it's got to be like a dark chocolate though, and then mint. So like anything like, oh shoot, there's a really good one. Oh, thank you so much, Impartial Geeks. I really appreciate it. Thank you, David. Thanks for that. So man, there used to be, and I found them in Germany because I hadn't seen them in the US, but when I was living in Germany, I found them, and they were like, they look like Oban boxes. Oh, no, these back here, those are all these are the Game of Thrones stuff. So these are all like, so they had 8, so they came up with like 8 series of these nice, awesome Game of Thrones stuff, which is all based off of the houses. So like House Baratheon, House Stark, Lannister, all that kind of stuff. And then there's the black one, which is an Oban brand, and the black one is the Night's Watch. But yeah. And then of course all my Baby Yoda's back there. And I still don't have enough. I have been keep looking for more. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, the chocolate mint stuff. It is. I want to say it's like after 8s. And I did see them started being sold here in the U.S. like a couple months ago, and I typically found them in the like the European or foreign aisle or whatever they have, but they're called after 8s. I think that's what it is. But they're really super thin. They're like thin mints, but they're so much better than the thin mints. At least I think they are. But yeah, so those are all your awesome national holidays. Now I do have some really cool funny finds that I have for this week. So let me quickly kind of bring those in too, because there were some good ones, and it was really hard. Actually, there was a lot of stuff that I found on Board Panda, and it was really hard for me to pick. So I basically kind of opened the tabs that I want to look at more, and then I had to narrow it down. But there were just so many good ones that it was so hard to pick which one I really wanted to show you. Because there were just a lot of good stuff this week to show, like funny finds that were out there. But I kind of stuck to the animal theme, and then comics, because I did find another comic that I like to highlight, just because I think their stuff is really, really cool. And so first of all, let's do these. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Sam. Yeah, I'm glad you like my new set. So like I chose, like, this time I'm standing instead of sitting. And yeah, and of course, like, the more Baby Yoda stuff I can add to the background, the better. The better it is. But yeah, so thank you. Appreciate that, Sammy. And here is where's it at? Oh yeah, I did add them. Okay. So first up, we're going to talk about, so of course you ask the internet anything and they basically respond. So someone posted like a tweet or something, or maybe it was on Reddit, and said, hey, tell me or show me the most like unusual trick that your pet has learned unintentionally, that you didn't realize that you taught your pet that, but it just happens that they did. And so of course, being the internet what it is, people responded, and it was just so brilliant. So here's the first one. They taught their cat unintentionally, basically, to take baths with them. Yep. They said, I take baths with my cat by letting her float in a plastic box. I keep the box in a closet. I only started doing this about a month ago, but now when I turn the bath water on, she runs to the closet and jumps in her little box. So her little cat has learned to do this. Hey, what's up, Paul? Thank you, Paul, from where was it? I Love Audio. Hi, awesome. Thank you. Welcome joining. Yeah, so welcome, Paul. And hey, Rob, I see you. Hey, no, late to the show. Don't worry. You're not late, because I was late too. So you're not late. That's okay. So that was the first one, like a cat that takes baths with their little owner, which is adorable. So Paul, I expect to see your cat in a bath, not you, but the cat in the bath. That's what I expect. Paul Burke. That's Paul Burke. But yeah, so welcome, Paul. I Love Audio Production. Thank you. Love Audio Production. Thank you for joining me. And oh, good. I'm glad to have Streamels joining my conversation there. That's great. So here's another one. Another person did this with their cat. Of course, another cat that got trained. And this one I thought was pretty hilarious too. So here this one is. Sorry, this one's so funny. I forgot. Okay, so they said their cat had impacted anal glands for a while, and they had to basically give the cat treats to let them, check on him to make sure that you're on it. Great, Paul. Good. And you might want to be on this one too, Paul. I'm not sure if your cats have this issue with impacted anal glands, but so they ended up having to give them treats so they could check to make sure, obviously, he wasn't impacted. Well, the cat got so used to this that when he wants a treat now, he basically just comes up and he sticks his butt in their face, which is awesome. At least I think it's awesome. So yeah, and I don't know. Like I've had a dog, and this is a problem for animals. I definitely know for cats, and obviously I know for cats now too. But for dogs, I know this is a problem. And sometimes people will have to take them into the vet to get this done. But you can do it yourself, and there are actually videos on YouTube to show you how to do this. But I find this hilarious though, that the cat just learned. They're like, oh, well, you want to check my butt? Then I get treats. Okay, got it. So here you go. Here's my butt. Now give me a treat. Yeah, and so here's the last one of this. And this was another cute one. Not a cat. This is a dog. And I think this is adorable too. So, but there is a cat mentioned in this one. So here's this one, right? So somewhere along the way, their dog here, somewhere along the way, they taught their dog to learn to say, when they say pick it up or get your toy, it just would pick up the closest toy to them. It just kind of started doing that. So they didn't do it purposely, and obviously they found out it comes in handy, especially if the dog's outside playing around and they don't want him to leave the toy outside. They say, like, pick it up, and the dog will pick up the toy and bring it in. However, if there's not a toy around, the dog will just kind of pick up whatever is closest to them, which, by the way, it has accidentally picked up the cat before, or at least attempted to pick up the cat, which I find hilarious. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that finds that hilarious, but I do. I think that's I think it's crazy, and I think it's hilarious, and I think it's funny. So there's that. Okay, so these other ones here, I think I'm just gonna have to show you, because this is gonna be I think it's just gonna be probably easier this way if I just probably show you the crap, how am I gonna do this? So on Board Panda again, like if you're looking for any of these, like where I'm pulling from the stuff from, most of it's from Board Panda, so all the links for everything I'm showing you are down below in the description. But here's the other one, right? So they decided to name these birds ornithologists. Like, this is the name of birds that ornithologists have come up with, and for some reason, I don't know why they decided to name these birds these things, but they did. And here is, oh my God. These are so funny because they're hilarious. And I don't know what the little bird guy is thinking, but he or she, whoever's naming these things, clearly has a sense of humor, and wants to well, I guess I have to save this as a picture. Yes, I do. Okay, we'll see. Hold on, I gotta save this first before I bring it in. Hold on. Saving bird one. So there's three that I want to show you. Here is the first one. As soon as I can add it to my little stuff here. There we go. Oh man, bird. Where did you go? Here you go. All right. This is. So here's the bird name, right? It's Satanic Nightjar. Yep. This is the bird right here, Satanic Nightjar. Like you look this up. This is not a joke. These are real names of birds that, according to like ornithologists, this is what you call them. And I feel like, if we were to name birds, if I were to name that bird, I don't think I would call it Satanic Nightjar. I don't know. Well, what is a Satanic Nightjar? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's whatever. But so here is the second one. Ready for this one? Here you go. This is Tiny Sky Tyrant. Oh my goodness. And then here's my favorite. Here we go. Hold on. Here. Here's gonna be my favorite here. And again, clearly naming birds, you can just name them whatever you want, because there's like, I don't know what kind of thought goes into this, but I do feel like this would be an interesting one. Here, let me show you real quick. Here we go. We're gonna bird. There we go. And here it is. This is the best one by far. The Go Away Bird. Yep, the Go Away Bird. So if anyone is ever, so I'm gonna remember this, because if I'm actually out with actual like groups of people ever again, I want to remember when someone's like, "Hey, Go Away Bird," and I'll be like, "Hey, no, that is not a Go Away Bird. This is what a Go Away Bird is." But yeah, that's the name of a bird right there. Go Away Bird. I don't know who names these things. Who does it? I don't know. And there's one, okay, here's one last stuff that I'll show you. And these are, and this is like for people that do woodwork, and these are just like amazing, like this whole list of stuff that they do, I thought was really cool. So I'm going to show you, I'll actually show you two. So I'll show you, I'm going to show you this one here, which I thought was really, really cool. And let's see here. Wait, I'm sorry. As I said, like, I was late to the party today doing my own thing, so I kind of forgot to do all these things and bring them in like I'm supposed to normally before all this starts. But here you go. Let me find bird. There it is. All right. So here's one which was really cool, and I thought this was kind of neat because they made this and they literally had just started woodworking, and this is what they made. And this is like literally, they said, I had just started woodworking, I just turned 20 and have been doing woodwork for about a year now, and just finished this cherry desk with back-end leggings. That's really good for just doing this for a year. And my assumption is that is not his wood shop. Like, my assumption is he is somewhere else, because otherwise, for just doing that for a year, and you have a shop like that, that's a lot of money to make all that kind of stuff. And then here's one more that I'll show you, because it was really good. And I thought this one was really cool, because this, I thought, to make wood, when you take a material like wood or anything like hard material, and you transform it into something that it obviously just doesn't make sense that it would be, I think is kind of cool. And that would be, and that's basically what this artist did, and this creator did, this woodmaker did, in doing this. And that is, he made like his wood look like something that was melted. And I thought that was like super cool. At least, well, I thought that was super cool. I thought it was super cool. So yeah, let's see, let's do that. Yeah, and here we go. And okay, all right, here this one is, and I'm gonna show you this one real quick. So this right here, like that effect that he put in that wood, I think that's awesome. And that's not even the finished product, but to make it look like the wood itself is like melting on the end, I think that's brilliant. Like, I just think that's just like genius. Okay, and finally we'll do, let me just do it this way. Let's see if I can, we'll kind of show you, I'm going to show you the cartoon artist, which I really thought he did a great job. And the guy is Nate Fakes. That's what I'm not sure if that's his actual name. Fakes his last name, because that would be kind of interesting. But he does these like great little like one panel comics that truly just like, I don't know, I think they just do a great job of just kind of showing you what, here, let me just do it this way. Here we go. Get this, and here we go. Show you that. Yeah. All right. And we should, oops, that's not it. Oh, where'd it go? Here, let's try this again. Save picture as. Hold on, we're getting there. Sorry. Like I said, I'm a little late on the game today. Here we go. There we go. All right. So this one right here is, I think, really cool, because so here's our three of his comics, and I just think they're great because they're just one little panel comics, but there's so much into them. Like, you know, cell phones basically talking to the rotary phone as grandma. The little baby ladder, telling its stepladder that he's not his real dad. And then of course the hard one here might be a little hard to see, but the upper right one is the fish. He's jumping from his little I'm on sale little tank to the, hey, these are the fish that are worth $25, and jumping into the I'm worth it tank. So I mean, I thought that was really cool. So those are the things that I found really, really cool on the internet this week. And so there. So hopefully you like those things. And now it's just time for us to talk about WandaVision, because man, last night was another amazing episode. So if you, again, I'm going to reiterate this probably time and time again, if you gave up because you didn't like episodes 1, 2, and 3, because I know it seemed a little weird, it wasn't its typical like Marvel type stuff that you're looking for, please, please, please go try to watch episode 4, because I guarantee you'll be like, oh, okay, and they'll probably go back and watch 1, 2, and 3, and then you can watch episode 5. But man, last night, oh, holy cow, like they're just like unpacking more and more every week. And it's getting really interesting. In the end, like, I don't know about you, but like I definitely talk to the TV when like crazy stuff happens. And like last night was one of those nights where I'm like, oh no, oh my goodness. And it was amazing. That's about it. That's what I can say, because I don't want to do spoilers. I hate doing spoilers. But if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you do. And I know if you don't have Disney Plus, I get it. And you're probably like, oh, this sucks. But hopefully someday you can, or maybe just for a month, like when it's all said and done and all episodes are out, maybe for a month, just buy Disney Plus for 1 month and then go ahead and binge it, because it is so good. I really, really like it, and I'm really liking where it's going. So that, folks, is all I have for this week. And hopefully I wish you all happy Valentine's Day and Mardi Gras and National whatever day, all the things that are coming up. Don't forget, Paul Burke is playing games. Hopefully he's playing games tonight in about 10 minutes. He starts. I'm a little late today. Normally I start at 7. Again, like I swear, I will get this figured out by next week. I promise. But so Paul Burke is playing games, and if you're figuring out, hey, where is Paul Burke stuff? Don't worry, the link is actually in the description below. He does Jackbox games. He's probably one of the best hosts out there. He is the best host out there on YouTube doing Jackbox games nights. He does it every Saturday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'll give you enough time to go take a little break, get a little snacky snack, get ready, because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's always fun. And he just puts out good content. He's just fun, interesting content, and he puts out stuff every day, and it's really cool. And his cat, honestly, is probably the most entertaining. Just kidding, Paul, you're entertaining. But yeah, so anyways, have a great night. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you again next week. And I promise I'll be much more put together next week. All right, everybody, have a great night, and see you again. Bye.